this, and this is the coolest system going. And the reason I think it's the coolest system going is because I have a problem at my house. We have a back patio, it's a concrete slab, a back patio that has a little bit of freeze-thaw lift to it, but it's just ugly, it's just concrete. So I've always been looking for a product that I can add right to the top of it that'll give me a system that actually will make it look brand new. Well, we saw this Azek, right? Is that how you pronounce it? This is called Vast Pavers. And how this works, I'm going to grab this from you, ma'am, sorry. How this works, this system locks together. It comes in 16 by 16 sections. You put this together, you fill your whole grid with it. So if I was doing, let's say, this stage, I would start in a corner with this grid system. I'd put it all through the grid system, and then the final piece of the system are these pavers. Now this is all recycled material, and you can do your whole system with that. Of course, you can do all sorts of different patterns. You can do herringbone patterns. So basically what I'm doing is taking my old concrete floor and making it look like a brick patio. So I'm going to do this at home. Well, I first have to run it by Jennifer because she's going to take 6 years to decide on the color. But if you want to know more about this system, again, as I said, this is a new system that I'm just learning about. They have a booth. If you go in through the front entrance where you came in, as soon as you walk in the door, it's your right-hand side. And they have this system here. It's one of those things that it's brand new to the market, well, fairly new to the market, but this product here, I asked, what's your name? I'm so sorry. He will be here to answer any questions if you want to. I asked him about it because one of the things I worry about with composite materials is how long until it fades, because composites do fade. He says this will lighten up in about 10 years, which just lighten up, that's it. Because that's important to me. I want to know that it's going to retain its color. He even said that the red tile, the red brick, the paver, actually gets darker, which to me is a great thing. So if you're looking for a system that you want to do on your, if you have a concrete system, if you have a deck, you can put this right over your deck, and you can do a paving system over your deck. So if you're tired of just having pressure-treated board or a composite deck, you can do something a little bit more exclusive and a little bit more a nicer, different system. What's it feel like? It's awesome. You know what? You want it heavy, because this is a system you're gonna walk on, and if you drop something on this, you want it to be sturdy. Yes, ma'am. Well, this is the thickness that it comes in. This is one of the pavers, and this is the other thickness as well. Because I was concerned, my concern was we have sliding doors, and our threshold is only so high. So to me, this would be the system I would use. I'd go with the shorter system, maybe play around with it, maybe, you know, maybe the outer edge, I could go with a little higher system. But to me, this is like a perfect solution. I've been looking for something for a long time. So again, what's your booth number? 123, but you know, don't worry about the booth number. Just go that way, and it's in that corner over there. So go check them out. And they have brochures over there as well, so if you want to grab a brochure. But I have this sample up here. Sean will be here if you want to ask some questions. We'll get to it right then. Any quick questions before we go on? Yes, sir. What do you cut that with? Miter saw. It'd be perfect. I bet it cuts like butter. It probably cuts easily. They have a small little section that they did, and they said that they put that together. They laid out the system for the home show in like 20 minutes. So you can imagine. I mean, I look at this surface here, and if it is what I think it is, I got a feeling I can knock this out pretty well. But it's you know, if you're a do-it-yourselfer, great. But they also have professionals that'll do it for you. And you can also have a professional do it. You can pick the colors, you can pick the system, and they'll come out, they'll measure for you, they'll do the install. What I like about that is you leave in the morning, by the time you come home, I'm sure you have a great new patio.
You don't use that for a sidewalk, would you?
You use it as a sidewalk, but you still have to do the same type of system. If you put pavers down, you still need to have your bed. You couldn't just remove your turf and put that down on the grass. You still need to have the bed. Because of freeze thaw, you would still have to do the... You can put it over an existing sidewalk, absolutely.
And how do you cover the sides where you can see?
They actually have. You know that metal landscape edging or the plastic edging that you put down? It comes in rolls, and it's about this thick.
Okay.
You put that down, and then there's spikes that hold it in position, because that, you know, there'll still be some movement on that, so you want to keep it inside there. But that's what's cool about it. If you have an old sidewalk that, you know, you just are tired of the concrete look, now you can have a brick paving system, which I think would just add such a nice elegance to your home. So good stuff. That's why Doug and I like to come to home shows. I do just like you. I'm a shopper. I walk around and I find these things, and that's why I like to show you all these things. All right. Oh, I got to show you this.